An absurd event is on the horizon. All of the XRP in escrow will be burned. The average burn rate is currently at 5,000 XRP per day, which amounts to around 1.825 million XRP each year. But we are witnessing a steady increase in that number. Claiming that Ripple's escrow is the source of the daily burn of over 25,000 XRP, some commenters have gone so far as to say this. The reason behind this is that the former director of Ripple has made it fairly apparent that Ripple has the ability and is quite likely to burn all of the XRP in escrow in a single burn. That this huge white scale burn of the XRP in escrow coincides with Ripple Labs' announcement of a buyback of nearly 1 billion XRP from its circulating supplier is the most bizarre part of all. Many have speculated that this burn is likely related to a settlement between Ripple and the SEC, and that Ripple Labs is still in need of XRP, which is why they are buying it back. However, what is the relevance of that? This is significant because $10,000 per XRP will occur if Ripple's actual XRP escrow goes belly up. The Japanese central bank was the first to use XRP in its global payment systems. 19 of the 30 plus central banks that have formally announced their intention to work together on creating a digital currency for the banking sector based on the XRP ledger have reported buying XRP to the tune of $9.4 billion. Not to mention the fact that word has leaked that the FedNow quick payment platform is planning to use XRP to power the blockchain component of their payment system, which might lead to the service's possible use of the Ripple XRP asset. Ripple Labs will be forming mass partnerships and will need to own XRP in order to maintain and develop these partnerships. $10,000 is essentially required for XRP and Ripple Labs to move forward. Thanks to Ripple's cross-border payment arrangement, a plethora of articles have used the exact amount of $10,000 in XRP. A settlement between Ripple and the SEC is now anticipated to take place in a few days, as has been projected for some time. According to leading experts and analysts, XRP's value is expected to surge to $29.19 in the next week as a result of this settlement. As the SEC case against Ripple nears its conclusion and institutional use of the digital asset continues to rise among other crucial aspects, this prognosis is grounded in reality rather than speculation. The fact that Binance has announced a deal further clears the way, suggesting that the CC is making efforts to resolve pending lawsuit. The outcome of Ripple versus SEC, a pivotal lawsuit in the realm of cryptocurrencies, is anticipated to be announced soon. This has been confirmed. The public has access to the evidence of the upcoming settlement because settlements will be the primary subject of discussion. This meeting is crucial. The meeting agenda is extensive, touching on 4 key points. This private discussion, along with the Federal Reserve's intention to use XRP as a payment mechanism for Fed operations, indicates that the value of XRP would rise as the date of this important event approaches. As it pertains to administrative processes, injunctive actions, litigation claims, and other matters related to examination and enforcement proceeding. More and more people are waiting to see how the lawsuit turns out and how it will affect XRP's value and place in the international financial system. The question now becomes whether Binance will be able to successfully navigate its legal challenges with the precedent set by the US court's approval of a settlement against the Binance firm. The settlement required the company to pay a substantial amount of $2 billion to resolve their action. Does it have any bearing on Ripple? Well informed with sufficient evidence. Among them, getting XRP approved not to be a security for retail puts them in a strong position to receive a favorable settlement following their significant win in the Ripple SEC lawsuit. At first, Ripple Labs refused to settle for the SEC's $700 million claim. Ripple turned down the SEC's first offer, even though they were prepared to make a second, maybe better one. This suggests that Ripple and the SEC have been in productive talks and that a solution may have already been reached, even though it has not been made public yet. In a recent statement, Ripple's CEO added fuel to the fire by saying that XRP's value will reflect the global implementation of the RippleNet system. Additionally, he brought up the fact that Ripple Labs is working on digital currency projects for more than 30 different central banks, and that XRP is an integral part of those initiatives, despite the fact that the United States and the Supreme Court are not directly involved. This development does hold considerable significance. Additionally, XRP retail purchases would be prohibited if the US Federal Reserve were to buy Ripple and XRP. A major shift in the financial climate is signaled by this move. It is critical that XRP not be classified as a security so that the Federal Reserve can utilize Ripple's technology, because this categorization would restrict Ripple Labs' technical capabilities and payment processing. The US government is trying to stop it. Here, we see the Federal Reserve's dedication to using Ripple's infrastructure and the future potential of XRP as a major player in financial transactions. The legal climate is shifting as the judge overseeing the Ripple case increasingly presses the parties to settle. In a clear attempt to resolve this protracted legal battle, the court has ordered the SEC and Ripple Labs to meet and discuss the matter. There is mounting pressure on the two sides to resolve the matter through settlement talks, as the general public believes that the SEC would lose in a jury trial benefiting the government. An increasing number of companies are suing the SEC, putting Chairman Gary under extraordinary pressure. One such example is a lawsuit that a group of hedge funds filed against the Securities and Exchange Commission of America to try to prevent new rules on short sales. The growing number of lawsuits filed against the SEC, which are allegedly connected to Gensler's leadership, has sparked a feeling of urgency in the United States. Legislators are putting Gensler under pressure, urging him to resolve these legal conflicts with tech-savvy companies like Ripple Labs as soon as possible. Everyone can understand the message. Take swift action to address these issues or face the possibility of losing your job. It would appear that this circumstance has strengthened Gensler's endeavors to settle legal disputes. Amid these shifts, Ripple's global development stands out as particularly notable, favoring agreements over drawn-out trials. It is critical that the present legal actions are concluded promptly because the corporation is gaining more and more influence on a global scale. Ripple has declared its registration as a virtual asset service provider in Ireland, continuing their global development. Being featured on this esteemed list allows the organization to offer digital asset services throughout Ireland, and they acknowledge their honor at being included. Stuart Alderodi, Ripple's chief legal officer, released a statement outlining his thoughts on the company's phenomenal progress in 2023, praising this new development as the zenith of an incredible year of energy. Not only did we get our full major payment institution license this year from MAS, but the Dubai Financial Service Authority also recognized XRP for use by licensed institutions inside the EU, and the central bank did the same. We are able to provide compliant cryptocurrency services because Juan took Ripple as a registered fee. This broad recognition underscores the growing influence of Ripple in the realm of digital assets. Bring up the crucial topic of the SEC settlement. All signs point to a conclusion happening soon, maybe even within the next few days. The present statistics in our research corroborate this. As a change from their usual practice of relocking unused XRP, Ripple has decided to buy back about 1 billion XRP circulation, which raises some concerns. With Ripple SEC settlement terms in mind, Rife offers speculation in an escrow account over the reasoning behind this buyback. Amidst expanding alliances and CBDC projects, Ripple is purportedly constrained in its use of its escrow by these regulations. The remaining 80 are off limits. For example, the Bank of Japan just launched XRP for global payment solutions through RippleNet. With fewer XRP in circulation, Ripple must guarantee it can continue to provide its on-demand liquidity service and satisfy the demands of its expanding user base. Ripple has no choice but to buy XRP. That's all for now.